Right, well, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Warhammer 2. I have finally got a code to this game from SEGA. We had a couple of miscommunications between their PR people and myself. Basically, my usual contact was away either on holiday or at Games Expo or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. Didn't get my request or forgot about my preview request, though I was supposed to get one. Eventually did come back from the holiday. Didn't see my email or something, I don't know, messaged her again, and then finally got it. So, yay. Yay for being, naggy. Anyway, we are going to be playing Total War Warhammer 2. So basically this is an entirely standalone game of Warhammer. This is about the Lizardmen, the High Elves, the Dark Elves, and Skaven. And it has an entirely different campaign setting, it has an entirely different area of the world. So everything which we saw in Warhammer 1 is in the old world. This is in the new world, and Uthwan, which is the High Elf country, where this great big torrent vortex of magic is. And basically the four factions are fighting over control of this vortex and basically trying to bend it to their own nefarious ends. So the High Elves are just trying to control it and contain it, because this has the potential to massively corrupt like all the chaos energies which are flowing around. This is basically a conduit to siphon off chaos energy from the world. And obviously chaos is bad. Chaos is very, very bad. So the High Elves are trying to do the right thing, snobby and arrogant as they are. The Lizardmen are also kind of trying to do the same thing, but they're also trying to use it to power their own magical energies, and the Lizardmen have some phenomenally powerful magic. They are probably the most powerful magic users in the game. Skaven are trying to get it so that they can get their own power and basically absorb it into themselves. And then the Dark Elves are trying to use it to blow up the world, essentially. The Dark Elves are mean like that. So we're going to do the usual campaign. One of the interesting things about this is you will notice there is now a multiplayer campaign option. You can do co-op or, I think, anti or opposite competitive multiplayer game. It's only 2-player, you can only do it with 2 people, but that is now officially supported. It is no longer just a mod. So I am hoping to do a co-op multiplayer game in the future with the High Elves, along with my friend Home. We tried to do a Dwarven campaign before, but because it was only a mod, it kept on crashing, but now it's officially supported, so I'm hoping that it's a lot more stable and we can actually get a game of that going. And I think it'll be really interesting, because all of the factions, the legendary lords within those factions
for the greater good.
actually are fighting on the same side. So you have Tyrion here of the High Elves. He is defending the High Elf homeland. He is basically the guy who's at the gates of that magic vortex. Then you've got his brother, Teclis, who's the one who's going around the world basically trying to find the different right zones or positions or whatever. I haven't actually played the game yet, so I don't know exactly how this works. This is just from the trailers and stuff. He is there responsible for connecting up all the different energy junctions, lack of a better name, to push the magic back towards the vortex and make sure it's going at full strength. And it's the same for all the different factions, so they are all working together for their faction. It's not really competitive like it is with some of the other legendary lords in the old world. Like they're all cooperative. So we've got Tyrion and Teclis, those are the High Elves. We've got Malekith, who is the king of the Dark Elves. Then you've got his mother, Marathi, who's basically trying to make sure that he gets all the power that he's supposed to have. Then you've got the Skaven, Queek Headtaker, who are the Skaven. In fact, the Skaven might well be opposed to each other, I'm not entirely sure, because you've got Queek, who's one of the lords, one of the Skaven clans, and then the leader of the other clan, which are the Plague Bearers, is this guy, Lord Scroll. For some reason I love that animation. I just sat here just watching it, just on repeat, for probably a good 5 minutes or so. It's just, the animation here is just glorious. It's a really good animation, that. Bam! Love it. Anyway, we are going to be playing as the Lizardmen, because when I first got into Warhammer, I got the Warhammer starter set, and this is back when I was probably 12? So, good few years ago. Sorry, Liz, I'm telling you my actual age. And I was playing against my dad. The starter kit came with 2 races. It came with Bretonnia, which you've seen me playing as in the previous season to this, actually, and then the Lizardmen. And my dad always plays the Lizardmen, I always played as Bretonnia. I've done Bretonnia, and now I want to engage with the Lizardmen and basically see what they're all about. So, their options are Lord Mazdamundi, which is a Slann Mage Priest. These are, like, the best spellcasters in the game. Like, whereas most spellcasters get to choose, like, one Law of Magic, these guys get basically all of them. They can just do all of the things. They are extremely powerful mages. And then you've got Krokgar here, who I think is a Temple Guard hero, Lord, something like that. He gets a huge number of bonuses, improving the strength of his army. He's really quite impressive, actually. But we're going to go with Mazdamundi because I want to see the magic-y stuff. So, race attributes of the Lizardmen. And I'm sorry that the sound effects are a bit loud. I'm going to turn them down after we've done the intro because I know that you guys want to hear that. So their race attributes are geometric web. Settlements are linked by a network which boosts the power of commandments. So as you get more settlements all connected together with various upgrades, like a temple upgrade or something like that, then their commandments, you know, the thing you can do when you have the entire state, get stronger. And the higher those levels are, the better they are. And there's a whole web linking network thing, so if one of the adjacent conduits isn't at the same level, then they all suffer. We'll get into that, don't worry. Special spawnings. Periodic missions allow access to powerful blessed variants of certain units, and beasts suitable for every task, although there are some so ferocious they may lose control and charge ahead. So, the Lizardmen, as the name might suggest, are lizards who are bipedal and kind of like men. But there are different types of lizards that do different things. We have like the big frog magic dude, who is the mage. Then we have the Sauros. These are like your frontline fighter troops. Then you've also got skinks, and they ride dinosaurs, and yeah, it's all kind of interesting. So we're going to do this. I'm going to play on normal difficulty because I've never done it before. We have a penalty diplomatic relations with everyone. This is his penalty. Construction of star chambers is cheaper. I think star chambers are the thing that do the magic connection geometric web thing. Rights are cheaper. I think it's the rights you are trying to do to win the game. So that kind of suggests they might be a bit powerful. Then Slann Mage Priest capacity means that we can have another one of these big magic frog dudes. And then the upkeep of Temple Guards are cheaper because the Temple Guards are basically protecting these guys. So it makes sense. See what it's all about.
Since the days of creation, the reptiles have dominated the jungle continent of Lustria. The ignorant call the creatures Lizardmen. The wise know them as defenders of the world. In ages past, the Old Ones had a plan. But then the stellar gates collapsed, the Old Ones fled, and demons flooded the mortal plane. Led by the Slann, the Lizardmen fought the demons that surged across Lustria. Yet, it was the elves that created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the world of chaos, withering demonkind. The world was saved, but the vortex endures only because it is bolstered by the power of the Slann, via the Great Warding. If the warding should fail, the demons will return.
The forked tongue of Sotek hangs low in the sky. The Slann have felt it. Now I see it. Brighter, clearer. Its hiss disturbs the winds of magic. Yoked Targrax, the full meaning cannot be deciphered. If our master will not wake, we journey to the city of the sun.
Okay, that was pretty impressive. Like I've been growing in appreciation of good voice acting, and that was pretty decent. I liked that. So Lord Mazdamundi is now fully roused and ready to enact his interpretation of the Great Plan. The spawnings are gathering at City of the Sun, and he senses a disturbance in the geometric web surrounding Hexoatl, his capital. Communing telepathically with his fellow Slan, Mazdamundi learns that the invasion of the jungles by the army of tribal Warmbloods. The Warmbloods in question are worshippers of the ancient enemy from the colony of SEGA, notorious savages that dwell in the shores of Lustria. Incited by the appearance of the comet, the Norse have launched an invasion of the Lustrian interior. Of course it's the sodding Norse. Of course it is. I thought it'd be the Skaven or something, but no, it's the Norse. Ha! I'm on the wrong side. Guys, I'm on the wrong side. Oh man. Right, so I'll have a look through the different troops that are available. I'll see what I can spot which is different from Warhammer 1. Like I said, I'm going into this completely blind. I have not played this at all. I know a fair bit of lore about the Lizardmen for reasons I stated earlier, but I know there have been several editions since then. Yes, I'm a traitor, I know I am. So I might not be 100% on everything. Yeah, there'll be a few things. So already we can see a couple of the different units. You have the Sauruses here in the front line, you have the Skinks who are the little guys. Skinks tend to be more skirmishy, more shooty. Sauruses are like your front line, brawling, gonna beat them up. Very, very strong front line shock troops. Slan Mage, I think these are Carnifexes, which are basically T-Rexes that fight for the Lizardmen. Yeah, this is quite a long loading screen. I don't remember the Warhammer ones being so long. So hopefully this is just because it's loading the whole game. For the first time, rather than gonna be every time. I haven't heard anything about the loading screens, but then I haven't read that many reviews. Except just to be sure that this game doesn't suck. And actually the reviews I've read so far are quite positive, so... And I've got my driver to automatically detect all the details, and it actually...
Do not be fooled by this form,
upgraded them.
Lord Mazdamundi of the second generation. I bring you knowledge of the old ones, for now is the time to enact the next stage of the Great Plan. The Warmbloods, or Norse as they call themselves, have seen fit to trespass upon your jungles once again. They seek to ransack your sacred temples and carry off the treasure within to distant lands. While the Solar City itself remains uncompromised, the enemy have rampaged across your wider territory, overrunning several smaller cities near the coast. Though your rapid return brings some welcome additional forces, the situation remains grim. See for yourself.
I love that they're calling the Norse Warmbloods. It's like the most cold-blooded of all of them.
The city of the sun is well defended, enlightened lord. Scars on its outer walls bear witness to the numberless attacks it has repulsed over the millennia. Yet the Warmbloods pour forward in great number. Be in no doubt that your capital is gravely threatened, my lord.
Produces gold. It's fine. Alright, so, apparently I have the tutorial enabled.
Often had cause to discipline the skeggy raiders that dwell on the edge of the jungle, but never have they marched against you in such numbers. It would seem that Sotek's comet has incited the lesser races into acts of madness.
So hopefully we can get over this quickly enough. Yep, I'm here. Hi.
The Norskans have overrun a number of your monuments in the jungle interior. These are ancient centers of power, and that power cannot be allowed to remain in the hands of such children as the Skeggi.
But then again, I do need to learn
The
about...
Norse warmbloods have advanced too close to your position, revered Lord Mazdamundi. Now is the perfect time to... Good. Now, issue an order to engage the enemy, my lord. They are scattered and not prepared for an attack. Battle is upon you, Lord Mazdamundi. The Norse are strong and savage, but your Saurus warriors are surely more deadly still. Blood shall be shed.
I still need the tutorial to learn about the special mechanics for the Lizardmen, so bear with me. If this gets too much, I'll just turn it off. In fact, probably should. We are attacking Skeggi. Skeggi has got 3 sets of Chaos Marauders. We know that they have a fairly decent attack, but a crap in the defense. Unfortunately, we have no ranged units, which would really smack them down. But Saurus Warriors, you're going to see how strong they are. And of course, Mazdamundi himself. Fight this. Of course we are! The Norse have maintained a colony on the Lustrian coast for generations. Raids against Lizardmen temple cities are not uncommon, for the golden riches within make for tempting, if frequently lethal, prizes. Yet never before have the Northmen invaded in such number, nor have they penetrated so deep into the Lustrian interior. Lord Mazdamundi, the eldest, most warlike of all the remaining Slan mage priests, is compelled to act. It's not Wolfric and his boys, they aren't Norskans that matter. Haha! Yeah, that's true. Still one of my favourite thumbnails, the Norska series, which you can find on YouTube, which is on youtube.com/MordredViking. In fact, while that's happening, there you go. So, here we go. Let's see what this army is all about. Now, some of the other races do have in-battle abilities now. So, for example, if you have one of the Black Arcs for the Night Elves Nera army, then they can actually provide naval bombardment, and the Skaven can actually summon troops in the battle itself. Alright then.
The scent of warm bloods drifts in the air, Lord Mazdamundi. The enemy are surely close, but unseen. Your fearsome cohorts line up ready for battle, revered lord. They await only your command to advance.
Yeah, one thing I didn't really realise was how anti-chaos these guys were aligned. That makes them slightly more interesting to me, actually. Levitating frogs, yeah. Big magic frogs that levitate. Alright, so just because you're telling me to zoom over here, let's zoom over here.
The hills and valleys of this place conceal the enemy's whereabouts, my lord. This hilltop should afford a good view over the surrounding area.
I'm going to guess they're down in that little valley. Just a guess. Alright, I'm going to turn the tutorial off, because this is actually kind of annoying me. I can fight battles, thank you. Advice, frequency, I'm going to say low. And we'll see if that makes any... No, that's... Is there actually a tutorial-y thing, or was that literally the thing I had to turn off at the start? Alright, we'll see if that works. Alright, you move. Oh, for goodness sake, what? Oh, you're still going to give me these.
Your presence on the field inspires those you command, Lord Mazdamundi. Under your wise instruction, they advance against the enemy with confidence. Wield your awesome power wisely. The time has come to advance, my lord. First, select your own unit in order to rejoin your forces. Good. Now issue a move order towards your army.
Yeah, definitely the thing I need to turn off at the start. I mean, I don't mind having this first battle, but I don't need all the information.
Excellent. Your place is amongst your warriors, mighty lord. Your very presence encourages them to fight harder.
Talk to it.
The time has come to advance your warriors, my lord. Select your whole army so that the order may be given to all. Good. Now order your army forward, my lord. Let us crest this ridge and find where the enemy lies.
Take control.
Excellent. Your army advance in search of the enemy, my lord. Take this time to practice maneuvering your forces while not under threat of attack. Remember always that orders are issued only to units currently selected.
Excellent, I've moved a unit. Yay! Alright, what magic do I have? That's really the question here. I have no magic, because there's not appearing the magic-y thing. Unit positioning. Hold spacebar, right-click and drag terrain in order to select units. Yeah. Got that, thanks. Am I going to get any information about him? Nope. Because this is purely the tutorial. Alright. We'll just have to deal with it for this, it's fine. We'll get through it quickly. Am I able to speed things up, other than making them run? No. What's that do? Ah, okay. Oh, we can at least watch them marching while we go.
The enemy come into sight, my lord. We have caught them by surprise.
look,
Advance
they're in the
quickly
valley.
before they can retreat.
That feeling when the warm bloods presume to tell you how to fight. I am centuries old! I'm a Slan mage priest. You think you'd tell me things I do not know? I mean... Oh, why are you running? I didn't tell you to run. I totally told you to run. Ah, they've woken up. Wakey wakey. So we got the
my Lord Mazdamundi. Attack!
high ground.
Drive the barbarous warm bloods from your sacred jungles.
Oh, you made them run. That was not me. Stop running. I need to preserve their
Assign
stamina, don't you
individual
know?
targets for each of your units when attacking, my lord. Keep a wide formation. Do not let your forces be surrounded.
Here we go. Here we go.
Spread!
Did they? Hang on. Game settings. Default run. They did. You're right. I don't want that. Default skirmish mode. Nope. Projectile trays. Yes. Guard mode. I don't mind guard mode. Nah. I'll do all that myself. Thank you. Alright, let's watch the smash. Smashy smash!
Be sure to keep watch on your warriors in battle, my lord. Their very lives may depend on it. Fight!
Oh, I like him already. AoEs in close combat. Without costing any magic. Nice. Yeah, we are apparently kicking ass and taking names right now. Let's see if we can bring you over here and then hit them in the back. Oh, they're running.
The enemy lose the will to fight. See how they run from the battle. Press your advantage.
Our master
Look, Lord Mazdamundi. More Norse invaders advance against you. They come forward in great numbers.
Mazdamundi smash! That looks suspiciously like Warfric.
Move quickly to defend
Oh no, he has
this
skulls on
ridge,
his
my lord.
thingy, doesn't he?
The trees will grant your warriors cover, while the slope will provide them an advantage in combat. Advance upon the ridge without delay, my lord. That position offers you the best chance of victory against such a number.
Yeah, I'm
Order
not
your
running.
forces forward, quickly.
Not running. Alright, we'll run. Oh, are these reinforcements by any chance?
Stinks, my lord.
Yay!
Press these allies into your service. Some amongst their number carry javelins to throw. These will prove most useful against the enemy. The reinforcements now fall under your control, my lord. Move the infantry into your front line. The extra bodies are sorely needed. Place your fresh missile troops behind your army. They will fire automatically if the enemy come into range.
Wolfric stripper twin brother. I don't know, is it? Does he have a name? Svengor! A very Norse name. Svengor. Right, so the first thing I want you guys to do is skirmish mode. Let's get into position and see what we can do.
Be sure to arrange your infantry in a line for the coming battle, my lord. Each unit should cover the flank of the next. Do not let the enemy attack the sides of your formation or break through to the rear.
Yeah, thanks.
The gods watch! Do not...
I was kind of hoping that they would have their great axe people in the
my
front.
lord. The ridge is yours. Move your infantry out to block the pass and await the enemy's arrival. Do not be tempted out of position.
Only two of them javelins. You are right. Cudgel infantry and missile infantry. So we should have you guys probably on the flank. Maybe that flank. Right, that is literally no flank. In that case, let's go and make you guys a little bit deeper. And Mazda can, yeah, just hang out over there. That's fine. Put you on edge, actually. Javelins! Run away! Run away!
Soltak?
Javelins.
No, I said here. Oh, I said here.
The enemy are nearly upon you, my lord. Be sure to make your presence felt in the coming battle. You have many abilities to rally and empower your troops. Now is the time to use them.
Now I know that. I want to be in the middle. Alright, seriously. You and you over here. Guard mode so you can shoot at anyone. You charge them. You charge them. You charge them as well. You two charge them. You charge guy that you're actually going to get charged by. Go! Go, 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 go! Kill them all! Okay, apparently I did usually have run mode on.
Battle has been joined, my lord. Order your forces forward to envelop the enemy where possible. Do not leave troops idle.
Where are they going? You're going the wrong way. Alright, we're getting a nice side hit into those guys. Hopefully we're not going to be hitting too many of our Sauruses in the process. Mazdamundi has got the flank. I really do wish you were in the centre. Had I known you had a special abilities, I would have totally done that.
Salzbachio. Salsotek ski.
Going to range then.
Cosmos Skinkers. Chalk Annas. Zotek
They really don't get very many javelins to throw, do they? Although, actually, I remember in one of the patch notes they reduced the number of javelins that Norska troops have. Because it was kind of ridiculous. They could just throw the entire battle.
Everything must die!
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Mounted reinforcements,
Yeah.
my lord. Hurry them into battle, for they are sorely needed.
Dinosaur-mounted dinosaurs. Did I hit the right unit? Close enough. So here on the right flank we're actually kicking their ass. In
Your
the centre we're
reinforcements approach
losing
the
a bit.
battle. Have them charge the enemy rear. The impact alone may break their courage to fight.
We'll be back!
They've changed the icon. Okay.
This was not meant to be!
So if you charge a little bit more to the side. Charging uphill, so we are going to have slightly reduced charge ability here. There we go. I love the fact it's dinosaurs mounted on dinosaurs. Yeah, they are all starting to flee. Lovely jubbly. Except for that unit, apparently.
The courage of the Norse trespassers has failed them. They flee for their lives. Victory is yours, eternal lord.
Oh, we're out of control. Can't control them. So they either get so much of a frenzy or so much damage done that you lose control of them. That's kind of cool. The defeated Norse scatter into the jungle. Chased by talon and claw alike, Lord Mazdamundi soon halts the pursuit, knowing that in time the deadly jungles will exact their own terrible price on the wounded invaders. His attention has already turned to the reclamation of the other Lizardmen temple cities still under Warm Blood occupation, and to further the task of driving all trespassers out of Lustria permanently.